Alright guys, it is time. The pre-order packs for NHL 23 are about to be ripped open by you guys. I thought I would go over and give my suggestions for anyone looking to min-max their team early on and help you guys make a strong decision to get your HUT team off and running early. Again, as always guys, make sure you check me out on Twitch. I live stream every single day starting at noon Eastern time, twitch.tv/nosleeves12. The link is down below. And subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date news, tips, and info for NHL 23. Let's get into the pre-order stuff. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got all the pre-order packs in my inbox, so we are going to go ahead and open all of these, and while I'm opening them, I'm going to touch on which ones I would suggest getting from all of the choice packs. So we will start first with the pre-order X Factor IHF Women's Choice Pack. This is untradeable, and you're going to get to pick between one of 4 of the IHF women players, so let's go ahead and give that a rip. Alright, first up is Hillary Knight, 78 overall. We've got Sarah Nurse, one of the cover athletes. We've got Marie-Philippe Poulin from Team Canada. And then finally, we've got the 78 overall Kendall Coyne Schofield. Now, I have already made a video doing all the X Factors and the tiers that I think that they are in, but I'll talk quickly about the women cards here if you are looking to pick the one that would best help your team. And in my opinion, there's really only one, and that's Marie-Philippe Poulin. So I talked about it in my X Factor tier list video. The reason why I would go with her is because she's really one of the only female cards that has decent shooting. A lot of the women cards in NHL 23, their shot power is completely nerfed. I'm talking about in the 70s, and you notice that a ton, especially on the defensemen. If you take a shot with a one-timer from someone with 78 shot power, it is a muffin. It is very hard to score or get anything with it. So that is why I would probably shy away from any of the other ones. But I'm not going to lie, I don't think I would recommend spending all of your collectibles or coins to upgrade any of the female X Factors. I just don't think they're worth it. However, if you are going to pick one, it would be Marie-Philippe Poulin. So I'm going to go ahead and take her in my choice pack. All right, next up is the pre-order HUT Spotlight Player Choice Pack. You are going to pick one of the 10 Master Set player items. These are going to be the 84 overall versions, so you will have to pay to upgrade them. So we've got Zach Whitecloud, we've got Bowen Byram, Megan Keller, Sarah Nurse, Jared McCann, Chris Letang, David Pasternak, as well as Alex DeBrincat, Trevor Zegras, and Johnny Gaudreau. So we'll go ahead and quickly take a look at through some of these and kind of go over my thinking here. They are going to cost quite a bit to upgrade. 15,000 coins or 2 HUT Spotlight collectibles. Again, at early stages of the game, you're not going to be able to trade in like a 90-plus player item for 10 of these collectibles. So it is going to be kind of costly to make all of these collectibles. It looks like it is going to be about 16 collectibles to go all the way up to an 88. So we've got to make sure that we pick a card that we're going to use for quite some time if you're going to invest in that. Zach Whitecloud is a strong option. He's right-handed, 87 speed, 89 acceleration, is a defense. There's not a ton of great ones, so he is a strong option. In my opinion, though, it really comes down to 2 choices, and that's Jared McCann if you're looking for a centerman. Remember, we are going to get one of these for free by just completing all of the objectives. That'd be 88 overall. He's got 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He's 6'1". If you have Thief on, he's got 86 on the draw. Very good defensively. These are subject to change. I've heard rumors that some of the abilities might change, so if you're watching this video a little bit later on after launch, just make sure the abilities line up. As of right now, he's got Unstoppable Force. That's a great zone ability for a centerman, so I think I'm going to go with Jared McCann. But the other strong option would be Bowen Byram, simply because left-handed defenseman, there isn't a ton of great ones. He's got Heat Seeker, which is okay, In Reverse, which isn't bad, and then Wheels, but again, I don't know if these are strong options at all for defensemen, but he's got a good shot, very fast, so that does make him kind of interesting. But I'm going to go with Jared McCann here. We're going to pick him in this pack. You know what? I want to have some fun. All right, man, I really think I want to go with Johnny Gaudreau. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, but he's got max agility, essentially, and elite edges. Let's have some fun. Let's try him out. Let's go Johnny Gaudreau. All right, next we are going to open up the pre-order Team Builder Choice Pack. Again, if you want to see my full video on all of the team builders and which ones I would recommend going for, go check out my channel, as I did a full breakdown for it. Okay, now I'm going to talk through this a little bit. I'm going to summarize it. There are a few stronger options than others, and there's a couple things I want you guys to pay attention to. One, take 2 from the same division. It is going to cost all 8 of each division's team builder cards to make one of the 89s. So take advantage of this by taking 2 from the same division, meaning you only need to get 6 others. That being said, there are a few teams that have far fewer cards that will actually meet the requirements to make them. One is the Arizona Coyotes. They only have 4 81 and above players, meaning that it is going to be awfully hard to come by those cards, and it's going to cost a lot. However, I think the 2 that are probably going to be the most expensive is going to be Toronto and Tampa Bay. And again, I explained in my team builder video that Toronto and Tampa Bay specifically, they only have 2 81 overall players, and then it jumps up to Braden Point, Stamkos, Kucherov, Hedman. And obviously, you're not going to trade those in for the team builder, which means there's only 2 cards that are 81 and above to get the Anton Stralman team builder, which you can then turn into either Teppo Numminen or Olli Jokinen. So I think that would be the smart pick. And then Toronto is another one. They have 5 total from 81 to 83, so it's a little bit more, but Toronto's always a very popular team. That being said, in my opinion, I think Larry Murphy from the Metro division is probably the best one. So you need to make sure that you're aware of how many, packs you're buying, or if you're free to play, because that's going to weigh in on your decision. I'm not super interested in Teppo or Olli Jokinen. I would much rather have Tkachuk or Murphy, even Fedor Tutin, or Steve Duchesne, for example. So I think I'm going to go with 2 in the Metro. And the ones that have the lowest amount of 81 overall plus cards is going to be the Rangers only have 7. So I think I'm going to go with the New York Rangers, as well as the Columbus Blue Jackets. So again, you want to take 2 in the same division. Make sure that it is 2 in the exact same division, as I try and find the RJ Umberger. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go with that because I really want Larry Murphy, so just keep that in mind. All right, we also get a pre-order X Factor power-up starter pack with 6 power-up collectibles. If you pre-order the game, this was the best amount of pre-order items they've ever had. That is a ton early on in the game because there isn't a lot of icons or X Factors that require that much, so it's a huge one. Now, the last one is our pre-order X Factor player choice pack, so we're going to go through all the options here and see which ones are the best. All right, so Alexander Barkov is an option. You've got to watch the animation for each one of these. If you haven't seen my X Factor tier list video, go watch that as I go through the ins and outs of which cards that I would recommend choosing. So Alex Barkov, he's one of the worst ones, so I would avoid him. Next up is Kyle Connor. He doesn't really move the needle. Adam Fox actually isn't bad. Again, defenseman. There's less great defensemen in game than there are forwards, so he's not a bad option, but again, it's probably not one that I would go with here. Matthew Barzal is one of the best X Factors that you can choose yet again, simply because of the fact that he's only 84 overall, which means that he's very cheap to get up to 84 overall, and he's got 93 speed, 91 acceleration with gold elite edges. That is an elite combo. He is an S tier option, so we might take Barzal, but we'll see what else we have available to us. There isn't McDavid or McKinnon in this. Matthew Tkachuk, also one of the worst. Steven Stamkos, in my opinion, is also another S tier X Factor, so it's going to come down to what you need on your team. If you need a centerman, or if you need wingers, if you need left-handed or right-handed. Mitch Marner is an option. We've got John Carlson, who's a very good pull. Patrick Kane, low-key, a nice option as well. He's one of the best hands in the game and very, very quick. Igor Shesterkin's the first goalie. Hard pass on him. Dylan Larkin is also a great choice just because of his speed and abilities. We've got Trevor Zegras, and he's kind of interesting because he goes all the way up to 88, but you can probably get his master set item, and I think it is probably better abilities for you. Kirill Kaprizov, very, very good as well. He's got a great shot. David Pasternak, I talk about this in the X Factor video. The reason why he isn't the just smash play here, because he looks like he is. He's even got a speed synergy, so he gets up to 92 speed. His agility is 81. I feel like it's an error, the fact that it's 81. Unless it's higher, there's no way I'm picking David Pasternak, because that means he's going to turn like Zdeno Chara. So hard pass on Pasternak until he gets higher agility. Then we've got Jacob Markstrom, who's a strong goaltender, but again, I wouldn't spend on an X Factor goalie. It just costs so much. Jonathan Huberdeau is not a bad option. Next up, we've got 2 more. Shea Theodore. He's actually low-key sneaky cheap. I wouldn't pick him here, though, in this spot. And then lastly, we've got Roman Josi as an option here. Roman Josi does get up to 87 overall, and he's not a bad option. It's just going to be so expensive because of his cost, because he's already high rated. All right, so this all comes down to really 2 or 3 options for me. I think Matthew Barzal is still an awesome choice just because of how cheap he is. He also got an 84 overall prime time for signing, meaning that his next big game that he has, he's going to be able to get an 85 overall. And again, the cost for what you're getting back is pretty big. The other option would be Steven Stamkos, and the big benefit here is that you can play him at center because he has a decent face-off rating at 82 and a better shot. I think we're going to go, because we went Goudreau, we got the really, really speedy winger. Maybe we go Steven Stamkos here. I hate righty centers, though. No, I think Stamkos is still the play. So we're going to take Steven Stamkos in our pack. And again, it all depends what you want to build your team around. I think that there's a few really strong options. And if you want to know all of them, and if you think that you want to know if your pick is a good one or not, go and take a look at my X Factor tier list video, and it'll walk you through all of the options. So we're going to go ahead and take Steven Stamkos. All right, so the last thing we've got to do is spend our 4,600 points. I have a little bit of extra, but we're going to go ahead and rip 4,600 because that's what came in the pre-order. Again, if you haven't watched my complete guide or how to get ahead in NHL Hockey Ultimate Team, please, for the love of God, if you are going to rip this at the pre-order time and these Jumbo Elite packs are available, spend the 3,000 to open the 3 that you can do in one day, and then wait the full day, then do another one, and then spend the remaining 600 on something like this Elite pack, for example. Do not rip 3 of these and then go over to these premium packs. This is how EA scams you. Don't ever buy these packs. You will never pull anything, and if you look at a Reddit thread where someone pulled Connor McDavid or whatever, there's 7,000 other packs that have been opened like this that haven't pulled anything. So we're gonna go ahead and rip 3 of these Jumbo Elites, and we are looking for our first giant pull of the year. So here we go. Let's see if we can get anything in the pre-order packs that we've got. Madison Bowie, JT Compher, Barclay Goodrow, X-Shark Goat. We've got Kyler Yamamoto, Alina Mills, an 82 overall, Cam Talbot. We've got Linus Ullmark, Dominic Kubalik, Kasperi Kapanen, who is a fantastic card to go out and get immediately. He is going to be cheaper than most. 90 speed and acceleration, because EA doesn't like to ever adjust anything. This is a very good cheap card to go out and get. And we got a celebration. That's tough. I thought that was actually something big. Bunch of celebrations, goalie masks. Come on, let's see. Oh, good. Is that a gold coach? Let's go. Okay. Any other players? We got 81 Chandler Stevenson, Sean Monahan, and Dylan Dubé. So nothing in that pack. That's fine. We'll go on and we'll run it back. So we'll do another one. We can open up 3 of these. And again, the odds to pull anything out of these packs is much higher than all of the other ones. So you're probably not going to pull anything regardless. But there's Kotkaniemi, Sean Couturier, 83 overall. That's nice. Nikita Gusev. We've got Haley Skimura. Okay, the Islanders. Oh, these are awful jerseys. We've got Vitek Vanashek, Alexander Wenberg, Jason Zucker, Sandro Zerkacen. Yeah, that was close. We got Bob Adams again. We really want Barrage. We've got Vamelka, number, jersey. Come on, let's get something cool. Kyle Palmieri, Jaden Schwartz, and okay, Brad Marchand. Not bad. Okay, that's a decent start. All right, not bad. Little 84 overall. Man, it's great at the launch of the game when an 84 overall is a big pull. Let's go. We'll do one more. Okay, come on. Show me potato salad. We got Oscar Lindblom, Anders Lee. Come on, something cool. Let's just get something cool here. We got Vladimir Tarasenko. That'll play as well. The Leafs. Connor Garland, one of my favorite players in real life. Come on, let's see. Something big. Come on. Aaron Ekblad. That's not bad. We'll use him. Charlie Coyle. Maybe an X Factor. Steve Shutt. Okay. All right, Flyers, Alex Iafallo, Shattenkirk, and Hoglander. So nothing big out of those ones. That's fine. That's how she goes sometimes. We do have some cards that are going to make the team, though. So those 3 are good. Wow, it just straight up removes it from the store. Okay, so we look at the odds. These are still the best ones. So we'll rip one more of these. See if we can get 5. There's 580 overall plus player items. Celebration. 85, Petra Nieminen, who might be one of the better female cards in terms of ratings. 90 speed, 89 acceleration. The shot power, though, guys, I talked about this in one of my other videos. The shot power being in the 70s is brutal. Any one-timer or wrist shot, it's like a muffin. So unless they fix that, it's going to be really tough offensively to use these cards, but that's okay. Okay, primetime Bo Horvat. He's got buzzing and backhand beauty. That'll work. All right, not a bad pack right now. Here we go. These are the juice packs. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Kirby Doc, Michelle Carvinin. So she's an 84 overall, really fast. Again, we might be able to use these to trade in to get some of the other more guaranteed cards, which is probably the play. The Bolts, and all right, so not bad there. We got an 85, an 84, and a primetime Bo Horvat. Those will all probably make the team early on. So we're gonna have 100 left over. We'll rip a base pack just to clear up all of the pre-order points. So we'll get rid of these. So what do we got here? All right, we got Samuel. We've got that's pretty much it. All right, so nothing huge there. We got Brad Marchand, an 85 overall pull, but all in all, not terrible, not terrible. And that's pretty big, guys. So those are the pre-order packs and all of what I would recommend choosing. If you guys need any help, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you subscribe or come ask in my Twitch channel. Also, guys, join my Discord, the most active hut Discord there is, over 3,000 members. Link is down below, so make sure you come and hang out there. If you guys have any questions, make sure you subscribe and let me know. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.